Welcome back to Stop Talk and Roll, episode 83, where we break down jiu-jitsu footage, help you with your rolls, give you some positive feedback, some critique of things you could work on, and you listen to me babble on as I try to get a good hook for this show. One day I'll find something that sticks. Today we have Dan in the black. And Ramon in the blue. And yeah, I don't think I've done this round, but maybe I'll have different insights. Maybe you'll like it more this time, and you would subscribe this time if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell. I get these episodes out every morning, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Saturday. If you'd like me to do one of your rounds, just check out the description below. I am still in Europe, so if I don't get back to you, if you reach out to me, expect something by the end of July. Let's do it. Okay. This is annoying, but effective. Little step on the foot here. That works. But when you come through, I would drive this leg forward, almost like you're trying to put his knee into his own armpit, but you don't want him to be able to twist up on it. Meaning you kind of want to have his hips tilted in a way. I guess not tilt. I guess it is kind of a tilt, right? I don't want him to square his hips back up. So you elongate this side of his body and you shorten this side of his body, if that makes sense. So you just drive your knee forward here, and you can look to start messing with the other leg for the pass. You have the heel hook. Yeah, it is a gi. Just to tighten that up a little bit. When you come over, put this leg through down here and into this pocket and get the full reap. And then this leg would come through as well for outside ashi if you want to do that. We'd come through for 50-50. Either way. A little tighter. Oh, this was recent. I thought this was older footage. Huh. I like this leg staple. Very Rultolo-esque. Okay, so now you have the other side of it. So what I was talking about before, earlier on, when I said to step through with this leg, you would then sit on his leg here, and you're in the other half now of a position called headquarters, which is something you generally see with guys when they're playing on the bottom when they're playing De La Riva. It's what you want to try to get to then go to pass. You can also force the position by stepping in with that same side hamstring and driving your knee forward to create that hip tilt, and then sitting on this leg, and then you could pass out of there. There's a multitude of avenues to go. Yeah, so instead of trying to hold his foot with your hand, replace it with your leg. Okay, the idea here is that your legs are stronger than your arms, so he's gonna have an easier time defending your arm with his leg versus you using your leg versus his leg. There's a lot of verses there. You don't want to let him have this as always. And then Ramon, you should be looking to pull him forward with that grip. Good. Do you get it? So what's stopping you? That grip. You would have had it. Look, that little grip is keeping you hung up. It's keeping you hung up here. See how it's driving you up here? Let's see what happens. Good. North-south. I like that. Good choice. That gets around that. He's posting up on you, Dan, so you can't get good control of his head. So you bypass that by going to north-south. It's perfect. Oh, are we gonna get the Dan special? Yep, dude. We're gonna have to give that a name, Dan. I mean, I know that's a move. I'll find out if it has like an actual name first. But if not, you're getting the Dan special. I guess I should explain the Dan special. If you haven't watched the show before, or in particular, if you haven't watched Dan before, Dan gets to north-south and gets a nice deep grip, generally on the belt, on both sides. And he gets this underneath the arms, okay? And what he does is he lifts the guy up and basically sits back and pulls them up high up into his lap to take the back. Boom, right up into the back. And he's getting better and better at this. Like when he first used to do this, it was kind of like a scramble. Now you can see he's putting hooks in right away. He gets both hooks in, and then he's able to transfer the bottom hook for a short hook to a long hook and get a body triangle in, which is like, there's a development of this technique. So like, that's awesome. Ramon's defending his neck. I don't think you should be able to submit him through that, but maybe, I don't know. I don't think it's. Oh, I remember this round. Okay, so I'm going to let this play because I believe Ramon hangs out in this for the rest of the round, which is another 3 minutes. And he's using something that Priit Mihkelson, I'm going to tag Priit in this. Priit Mihkelson came and did a seminar maybe like a month ago. And he taught these two positions called the Hawkings and the baby bridge. And right now, Ramon is doing his best to do the Hawking, which is where, I mean, Dan's doing a good job. Dan's like, oh my God. Dan's trying to do a good job of not letting him get here. But yeah, no, he's like, this is crazy. But this is very subtle. This is like hard to describe. But basically, Ramon is trying to attach his ear to this shoulder, bring this hip back, and then bring everything forward. Really weird position. Priit talks about structural positions. So like different structural, different structures that we have when we train, that he goes between and that defend against a variety of attacks or positional advances. So right now, Ramon's like in deep here, and Dan knows what's up too. Dan was all of us were at this seminar. It was pretty surreal. Like I got to actually be the uke for Priit, and I got to put him in these positions, and like I know how to do a cross collar choke. I couldn't get him with it. It was like a full blown. He let me get my grips. He didn't defend with his hands. We just sat in the cross collar choke, and I could not tap him out. So with a body triangle, like the whole 9 yards. Yeah, he's just chilling. Look at how he's fine. He's fine. That's so crazy. Ah, man, I'm gonna Priit. This is all you, dude. I mean, how crazy is that? Like, Dan, you're progressing through. If anything, I would look to retract this elbow back. But even then, yeah, I mean, you're doing the right things. Your head's on the opposite side. I would hand fight right here and look for a rear naked choke. I'm just going to let this play. This is crazy. So he's surviving like in the choke. Yeah, I would look to potentially sit up and transfer to a bow and arrow choke here. So let go of the body triangle. This hand comes down here, underhooks here, or just grabs his pant, and look to get this shoulder up above his shoulder. But honestly, the hawking worked against that too. That's a good idea. I like the smothering. This is exhausting too for Dan. This is probably just destroying his grips. Yeah, there you go. That was a better little picture of it, where he's back, looking up towards the top shoulder, turning his head. Yeah, and he's really hard. It's really hard to move him. Crazy. It's called the Hawkings because of Stephen Hawking. Stephen? I feel like an idiot right now. I'm getting Doctor Strange in my head for some reason. Like Stephen. I know it's Stephen Strange. I know Doctor Strange's first name better than Hawkins. There's Taylor Hawkins. Yeah, my only recommendation would have been, while you had that collar in, Dan, would be maybe try for a bow and arrow and just changing the position on him. This is crazy. And that's the end of the round. So crazy. Well, let's see what they have to say. I might have to turn off the music.
Is that what you're doing? The hawking? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. The hawking. Pretty crazy. All right. Well, not much to talk about other than it's a structural position that you could put yourself in. That's very effective. This turned into a little a non-paid promotion for Priit's seminars. I highly recommend you go check him out if you don't know Priit Mihkelson. His defenses are nuts. So pretty cool to watch. And I'm telling you firsthand, like, I got to be on his back and put him in full-blown submissions, and he just doesn't have to tap because of these little structural things he sets up. And yeah, I mean, I'm telling you firsthand, I got to feel that. So, and then obviously, you know, it's working for Ramon right here with Dan. Yeah. All right. Well, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. Please check out Priit. Thank you, Priit. Pretty cool to see this in action. And have a lovely day. Thank you, guys. Oh, lost my mouse. Bye.